What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Kaiza-Sama, and we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And in today's video, we are diving into the red zone stage of Goku's path in the Saiyan Saga Part 1. And this is going to be the 55% showcase for Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT. For 10th anniversary, this is going to be our first showcase video. I'm too hyped for this, man. That art is too clean, bro. His art for all of his transformations are clean, really. Now, hopping into this man's kit, he does have the leader skill of Giant 8 power category, key +4 in HP, attack and defense goes up by 220. Then with the super attacks, he does have the ultra super attack as well, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Now, for the passive, he does have 3 different kits. Now, to get that active skill activated, it has to be activated when HP is 70% or less, or starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. He turns into Giant 8 for 1 turn. Now, we will get into the details about how that works when we finally jump in. Now, he does get the key +3, attack and defense goes up by 200%, high chance of performing a critical hit. He receives the additional key +2 per AGO key sphere obtained. He then receives an additional key of 1 per non-AGO key sphere obtained. Then Power Beyond Super Saiyan category allies defense goes up by 50%. Then for 4 turns from the character's entry turn, he gets the great chance of evading enemies' attacks and then guarding all attacks, and then attack and defense goes up by 30% for every 3 key when attacking, and when attacking with 24 key performs a critical hit. Now, going into that Giant 8 passive skill, he only retains his form for 1 turn. Attack goes up by 300%, and then he receives the additional key +2 per key sphere obtained and performs the critical hit, and then transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, Goku, he will have his own separate kit as well. But like I said, we will get into the deeper mechanics once we actually hop in and how the Giant 8 form actually works. Because it can be a tad bit confusing. So that's why I said, once we finally see it up close, we'll finally talk about it. Man. Now, he gets the key +4, attack and defense goes up by 200%, receives the additional key +2 per key sphere obtained. Power Beyond Super Saiyan or Giant 8 power category allies defense goes up by 70% and damage reduction of 10%, and he guards against all attacks. Then for 4 turns from the character's entry, he gets the critical hit, and then whenever attacking, attack and defense goes up by 100%, and then for every 4 key when attacking, attack and defense goes up by 44%, and then when attacking with 24 key, he launches the additional super, and then when HP is 44% or less at the start of turn, he recovers 44% HP. That is going to help tremendously, especially with the category team that you really got to run him with. And then for every attack performed, he gets the key +1, and then a chance of performing a critical hit that goes up by 20%, and then for every attack received, he gets the same thing. Now, with this guy and how he actually works, we will really be seeing how he's going to start carrying the whole Giant 8 power category. Now, his links and his categories are very much so a dynamic set of links and cats, because you can really run him on a lot of different teams, and we will get into that in a different video as well. All right, you guys, now I am pretty hyped to see how this guy really works with the Giant 8 power, and I'm really curious to see if he's going to be the savior for the GT category for Dokkan. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into it, and let's see how it goes. All right. Now, very ironic, we got our friend unit that popped up in the first rotation as well. Now, we are going to split them up, of course, because I do want them to, eventually be in some rotations to where they can kind of fortify different team setups as far as, the rotations that we will end up with. because we do have a kind of like older tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku that we're using on our team right now. So that is something that we do have to keep in mind. Damn, bro. This man's animations are so clean, dude. Oh my goodness. And then he's built in with dodge too. So when we talk about the build for this guy, his hidden potential build, you definitely want to go in with a lot of additional, and then if you really want to go in with crit and then a little bit of dodge, then you can. But I would say with the dodge that's already built into him, excuse me, it would probably behoove you to probably just build up on like the additional and then maybe crit. But I really don't see too much need to put like a hell of a lot of dodge into him like you would, UI Goku or something like that. Now, for this rotation, we do have the older Super Saiyan 4s. To be honest with you, you guys would be very surprised. He actually links very well with the AGL Super Saiyan 4. Even though, they can end up, I don't know if they have the same names. We'll have to see. But even though they're the same typing and whatever, that really has nothing to do with the fact that they basically have like 7 links right next to each other. So if you do have the older Super Saiyan 4s and you want to try out a team with them, I would definitely say go for it. And then of course, if you got the newer physical Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, I was about to say tag unit, but the most recent unit for 7th anniversary. Now we did take a lot of damage on this. Damn. Now as you can see, damn, bro. Yo, that sprite is hard, bro. GT Goku sprite is insane. Look at that. Man, that is crazy. Even when he goes into Super Saiyan 4, his sprite, you can still see like the Super Saiyan like aura kind of like explode off of him. You'll see it a little bit later, but come on, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So if anything, I would really put additional on Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Right. But that that doesn't go to say that I did pull some dupes on this guy on my spare account. So that is another thing. On my spare account, I really have I have him at like 69%, I think. 69 or 79% on my spare account. So he's definitely putting up, way bigger numbers over there on that account rather than this one. This is my main account. And unfortunately, I saved up some stones. We went in. I was only able to pull Super Saiyan 3 Goku on this account, so. Yo, that man, that animation is crazy. That transformation is just insane. Now he does cover up the orbs. That man is huge. Now, to really break down what I was saying at the beginning of the video and how this form works, I'm pretty sure him and Janemba, physical LR Janemba that just got the EZA, I'm pretty sure their forms work very similar with this, because you transform into Great Ape and you can only retain this form for this turn only, and then at the end of the turn you basically turn into Super Saiyan 4, but you stay within the same rotation. It's not going to start over to where it's like, oh, you transform and now you can't even use them, once you have them transformed. No, you stay within that rotation. This is what I'm talking about. See, so now we are still here on the same rotation. Now, this is really going to help this team because that means you can deal a lot of damage with the grade 8 forms, and then you can still deal a lot of damage with Super Saiyan 4 now that he's transformed. So that's crazy. Now you see that aura, right? Yo, they went crazy on the sprites, dude. I love what they did with the sprites. Now, do keep in mind, not every sprite is going to have aura. You know, I feel like they're going to put it on certain newer characters, and then certain old characters have, you know, a sprite animation. And I really think it goes off the fact of, like, you know, certain updates that they put in, but certain moments as well. You know, if they actually had, you know, fluctuating aura in a certain moment and it was actually up for like a long little minute, you know what I'm saying, for like a good little half of the fight or whatever, then that is going to be a character that gets like a long, you know, a special little sprite animation. Now, we do have my GT Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and this is a very fire setup right here. But we are going to go ahead and get Gogeta in the mix too and transform him. All right, now let's go ahead and do this. Now, it's pretty smooth because we can basically have, you know, a potential, you know, run of 2 different rotations with giant great apes that are dealing, you know, hella damage. And this is very helpful because we are type advantage against Vegeta and we don't have to worry about his supers, you know, actually killing us or anything like that. So that is going to help you out, especially with these longer fights, with these new red zone stages that they're putting out. They are definitely going back to the more kind of like longer, a little bit more stronger fights for us to go up against. And I really don't mind. You just have to kind of be aware of that and, you know, just know that, like, even though you can have some tanky units, you know, a good team build, you can still go into some of these fights and, you know, kind of lose in like certain moments if, you know, this doesn't play out right, if you get locked in this slot or whatever. So you do have to definitely keep your eye on that. Yeah. I like how they, you know, basically set up for this guy to transform right after. That's pretty fire. You know, you don't have to wait on a certain condition or anything like that. You just transform straight into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. See, we got all these links. It's crazy, crazy. I would definitely say he's going to be best, you know, like I was just saying, he's going to be best beside the older Super Saiyan 4 LR units and the Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 right here. I would probably say even, you know, the TUR in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he's a pretty good unit to run on the team. You just probably have to have, you know, make sure he's built up well. Mine doesn't have his links up that well, so that's something that I do have to work on, you know, as far as if I want to use him on the same team as this Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, with Super Saiyan 4 being transformed and we, you know, he's dealing 18 million, this is our friend unit, isn't it? Or no, this is mine. Yeah. Hey, he was going stupid, bro. And that's what I'm really talking about too. Once he goes into Super Saiyan 4, you know, transforming from the giant ape form, he basically starts to stack attack and defense even more, and he keeps, you know, the guarding and whatnot. Let me see. This is the friend unit, and this is that Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku that I was talking about. Now we're really just gonna leave Vegito right there, yeah. So we can do that, and then just follow it up with this. We'll pretty much get that, you know, finished out. Yeah, come on. Okay. Now, people are probably asking, is he a slot one unit? I would say he is, but it depends on the situation. It depends on your team build. It really just depends on a lot of different factors. But I would say he definitely has the potential to be, you know, a slot one character. Now that we're in the final stage, let's go ahead and use his active. All right. And we got all 7 links linked up with the older Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We'll go ahead and use that right there and get these physical orbs for Gogeta. No items, no nothing, just going in with raw power. So let's see. Golly, bro. I know y'all saw that super attack build up. 18 million output, bro. That's insane. Crazy. Yes, sir. Now, keep in mind that, you know, some people are probably sitting there thinking, oh, there's not that much. But these new red zone bosses are definitely stronger. You know, there's a lot more oomph to them now. So these are not the same red zone stages as like Broly and Frieza from like the older ones. These are definitely going to, you know, give you a run for your money. They're going to keep you engaged with longer fights. It's definitely here now, people. It's definitely here. Now, we did do some decent damage for that first turn. I wish the rest of the rotation actually did some more damage, but, you know, that's the whole point of having that friend Goku. And we do have some pretty good orbs set up right here. We don't have to, you know, kind of like, we don't have to go searching too much. We really just have the perfect setup right here. Now, with this Great Ape Vegeta boss, he can... I believe he can lock you up. I'm not too sure. It was either this Great Ape Vegeta or somebody else that locked us up. We did do some decent damage, even though we were type disadvantage. Now, one thing I do wish with this main account of mine, I wish I had AGL Limit Breaker Vegito from the Heroes campaign, because he's a great addition to Giant Great Ape Power, bro. Like, that man is a beast on the Super Saiyan 4 team, so it does make me pretty upset that I don't have him. I tried to pull him on this past Heroes campaign, but I just could not pull him for shit, bro. It was really pissing me off, man. It was really pissing me off that I couldn't pull him. Now, the fact that we do have this, you know, this newer Super Saiyan 3 Goku on this main account, we still have a pretty good Grade A power team setup. I still have some other Heroes units that I just haven't used. But, you know, as far as this GT Goku, he's going to be a great addition to, you know, just the GT team, you know, setup in general. You know, he's a great addition to it. I can already see, you know, the potential that, you know, he can really pack on to actually carrying the team, you know, on his back if he needs to. Now, definitely don't want to put that Tech Goku in slot 1. Even though those are his orbs, you know, nah. Can't even do it, Brody. Now, I did pop this Whis because I'm scared for that Tech Goku in the back. And that was really the only reason. He, out of all my other units, he was probably like one of the stronger ones just because I have a lot of dupes built into him. So being that I have a lot of dupes built into him, that was really like the only reason I had, you know, went into putting him on the team. And then, you know, I thought about using Whis. This was a terrible Dokkan mode. Little bubble connect, bro. That was terrible. Let me see how much damage, bro. That man just going in. 35 million, bro. Jeez, bro. Yo, he's a monster, bro. That man is a monster, bro. The fact that he didn't finish though kind of makes me a little mad, but y'all saw that potential, bro. Y'all saw that potential. That was crazy. Really, the whole showcase. You know, I feel like we saw really the main niche of what this guy can do. He's definitely a great addition to the GT team setup. You know, if you guys have him and you have him at 55%, I would say be content with that right now because we still have part 2 to look forward to. So just keep that in the back of your head. But this guy is definitely a great character. You know, 10th anniversary is here now. You know, we do have some other showcases to kick out with the other characters on my spare account. But let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And let me know if you were able to actually pull him. I'll see you guys in the next Dokkan Battle video.